I'm JNM's MMA, and welcome back, folks. We got which fighters are breaking out in 2025, man. Before we get started with the video, like and subscribe. Go watch my last video, who will be champ in 2025. Go watch my other videos that I did in December. But let's get started with this video. I picked at least 1 to 3 fighters from every single division. And, to see who do I think really breaks out in 2025? Who do I think at least gets a little bit of star power under the name, shows up to be a contender, or maybe a champ? But let's get started with the flyweight division, man. I picked Joshua Van, Aswal Ambayev, or Romanza Tamirov. And I think either one of these guys breaks out in 2025, especially Aswal Ambayev or Romanza Tamirov. But let's get off with Joshua Van, bro. Joshua Van had a really promising 2024. He lost to Charles Johnson. He was kind of winning that fight before Charles Johnson in the 3rd round KO'd him. He had a really good scrap against Edgar Chairez in the Sphere. He showed a lot of promise there. He also showed a little bit of holes in his game because he kind of got rocked a little bit. But against Cody Durden, he had a really good performance. Couldn't get the knockout finish. I think that's one thing he kind of has to improve. He does have good takedown defense though. Think he still has to improve on that as well. But he had a really good 2024, and I see him at least breaking out, rising up in the rankings. Joshua Van, he's 23, bro. He's really young and he has a lot to improve on. So I just see the sky is up, man. Just keep rising up, keep doing your thing, keep grinding. Joshua Van, man, I see 2025 as a good year for him. Aswal Ambayev, man, fought 3 times this year, dude. Beat CJ Vergara in his UFC debut. Beat Jose Johnson, and he also beat Mateus Nicolau. And Aswal Ambayev, man, this guy's scary for the division. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to fight this guy, dude. He's an up-and-coming prospect. And I see him getting a big name this year, getting a win, like maybe Kai Kara France or Brandon Moreno. He has to get somebody up in the rankings, dude. And I see this guy getting a huge win and making a name for himself and probably getting himself either late this year for a title shot or maybe around next year he gets a title shot. But I see Aswal Ambayev making his way up in 2025. And Romanza Tamirov as well, dude. He fought 1 time this year, his UFC debut. But, dude, he took out CJ Vergara in the 1st round. He looked really good in that fight. And these guys from the other side of the country, dude, they're elite. And I see Romanza Tamirov, scary dude for the division. And I see him fighting at least 2 or 3 times this year and getting a win in all of them. Breaking out a little bit. But let's move on to bantamweight. We have the guy who's fighting for the belt and the guy who's in the same card actually. But let's talk about Umar Nurmagomedov. Umar Nurmagomedov fought twice. He beat Bektem Alamayev, or I don't know how to say his name, but whatever. And he beat Cody Sanhagen. Umar, he's breaking out as a superstar. He beats Merab. If it's a close fight, I don't think they run it back. There's a lot of faces for Umar to face. He can fight against Petr Yan or O'Malley. It really depends on who's up next for the belt. But I think Umar Nurmagomedov breaks out this year and becomes a superstar, getting the belt, defending the belt, kind of like what Dricus du Plessis did last year. I feel like he breaks out like that and becomes a superstar in the bantamweight division, and another Dagestanian holding the belt. Let's talk about another boy, my boy Peyton Talbot. My boy Peyton Talbot fought twice this year. Got a win against Cody Saman, and dropped Buddy, I forgot his name already, in 19 seconds. I need to see a little bit more from Peyton Talbot, and I feel like he's, he got a haircut. It's a new him, new era. He's coming in focused against Ronnie Barcelos, and I think he wins. I think he beats Ronnie Barcelos, has another fight in like June, and maybe fights again in like December or November, around there. I feel like this year for Peyton Talbot. He's going to be on the pedal. He's going to make his way up. He has a phenomenal striking. We haven't seen too much of his grappling in the UFC. And in the regional scene, it wasn't really like that clean. But I can't wait to see this man fight. I love watching Peyton Talbot fight. He's one of the first videos that I ever did on my channel. And I cannot wait to see Peyton Talbot fight again. He's going to break out in 2025. Let's move on to the next division, man. Moving on up to the featherweight division. Youssef Salah and Do Ho Choi, man. Let's talk about Youssef Salah. Youssef Salah, 3 straight submissions in 2024. He broke out in 2024, but obviously he was getting his feet wet because he just he was in the UFC, but he just got back. But he came back electric, submitting Billy Quarantillo, submitting Jarno Ernens, and he submitted Jack Shore, dude. And he's now fighting Calvin Kattar, dude, to start off this year. And I see him beating Calvin Kattar. Dude can take Calvin Kattar's neck, or he can strike with him. Youssef Salah, he's breaking out in 2025, no doubt about it. He gets a win against Calvin Kattar. He gets another big name, and he's kind of up there in the rankings already in the featherweight division. A new face. Youssef Salah, man, he can break out in 2025. Let's talk about Do Ho Choi. Do Ho Choi bought Bill Algeo. Mind you, this guy came back off a 4-year layout, and he's basically brand new. This guy beat Bill Algeo, and he smoked Nathan Landwehr, dude. And Nathan Landwehr he's a tough guy, dude. He's a tough, gritty fighter, and he just showed out against him. And I think this is Do Ho Choi's year, man. Maybe he gets that Bryce Mitchell fight that he wants. I don't know, dude, but he's looking up at the rankings, and I see him in the rankings by the end of the year, and him breaking out. Maybe he fights twice this year. Starts to ease his way up. He's 34 already, and he's in the featherweight division, so he kind of has to make his run already. And I think this is his year. He breaks out. Let's go to the lightweight division. I only got one guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I only got one guy, and this guy right here, El Fenomeno, Joel Alvarez, man. Joel Alvarez. He didn't break out. He broke out kind of a little bit last year, but I think 2025, he's now in the rankings. He's ranked 15. He's looking for a ranked fighter now. Maybe they give him Jalen Turner. But dude, in 2024, phenomenal performance against Elvis Brenner. Smoked Drakkar Klose, dude. This guy is elite. This guy is an elite fighter. He's from Spain. You got Taporia there. I know they're going to make them in the same card. They get that little card from Spain that they want, and they got these two in the main card, dude. Joel Alvarez, he is breaking out. He's going to be a star in 2025. He's going to have some really good wins. He's going to make his way up to the lightweight division. And it's going to look scary, man, because with his length, his athleticism, his grappling, his striking, dude is elite. Dude is elite. Let's get on to welterweight. I got 3 guys. I was going to put Jaquan Buckley on here, but I feel like last year he broke out, dude. Last year Jaquan Buckley broke out. And welterweight division now, it's kind of like stuff, bro, because there's so many guys. Bro. But I feel like these 3 guys might break out. I feel like let's talk about Prates, bro. Carlos Prates fought 4 times this year, dude. 4 times. Dude knocks out Trevin Giles. Knee to the body against Radke. Knocks out Li Jingliang. Knocks out Neil Magny. And he's looking at the top of the rankings, dude. I feel like this guy, for how much he's so active, he's young, he needs to keep fighting. He loves to fight. He's now going up to the elites now. He's getting up to the elites. But he breaks out, dude. He's going to break out to either be... He probably fights twice this year against 2 good names. Beats them both. And he's probably literally 1 fight away from the title if we really think about it. If they match him up with Leon Edwards. I saw that he Maybe he fights Leon Edwards, and Leon Edwards is the #1 contender right now, so maybe they shoot him up to the, to the belt already. There's so many contenders in welterweight division. It's just crazy, bro. Even like JDM, if he didn't break his hand against Gilbert Burns, mind you, he knocked out Gilbert Burns. He finished Gilbert Burns. But JDM, this is also his year. I feel like a healthy JDM probably smokes some. I don't know who they're gonna give JDM. I heard that Usman, dude, JDM smokes Usman, dude. I don't know. I feel like this year JDM makes a statement. Jack Della Maddalena, bro, he makes a statement. 2 fights, maybe that 1 fight against Usman, he gets a title shot. JDM, bro, this might be his year that he touches the belt, he gets the belt, or he's really close to it. Probably ends 2025 with like one fight away from the belt, but we'll see. It's gonna be crazy for the welterweight division this year. I also have Michael Morales, dude. Not too many people are talking about Michael Morales. He also got a win against Neil Magny. Dude is undefeated. Amazing striking, amazing grappling. Michael Morales, he's also super young, dude. I see this. He has to break out. He only fought like one time last year. He's fighting twice or 3 times, dude. He has to be active if he wants to be up in the names, dude. But dude, he's a scary young prospect that I feel like he breaks out in 2025, and he inches closer to the belt as well. Those 3 guys, I feel like they clinch ultra, like really close to the belt. You could say Jaquan Buckley too, but I feel like Jaquan Buckley's literally like, he can literally fight for the belt right now. I feel like, I don't know, Jaquan Buckley also could break out to be a champ this year. I didn't add him onto the list because I feel like last year he broke out for real. Like, he won Most Improved. He fought like 4 times. He fought good names. But yeah, I feel like these 3 guys will definitely break out in 2025. But let's get to the middleweights. I have Carlio Borralho and Shara Bullet. They break out in 2025. Let's get out with Shara Bullet, bro. Shara Bullet fought 3 times last year, dude. Beat Tricoli, beat Michael Vachenchek, had this double spinning back fist against Armin Petrosian. He's starting off the year against Michael Page, dude. If he's really elite like that and he beats Michael Page, dude, bro, this guy's he's breaking out for real. He's gonna be in the rankings for real, and he's gonna be a scary guy. Like, who the heck is gonna want to fight this pirate with 1 eye, dude? This beast. Amazing striking, dude. But I feel like he breaks out a little bit. You know, the Dagestanians, they get a little bit of glazed, and you know, they're gonna glaze his glizzy a bit. So I feel like Shara Bullet, he's gonna break out in the middleweight division. Carlio Borralho, dude. Nobody wants to fight Carlio Borralho. Let's be honest right now, dude. He doesn't even, like, if you look at the whole middleweight division, almost everybody has a fight. Like the top few, like the top 10 or maybe like the top 7 have fights. Carlio Borralho doesn't have a fight because nobody wants to fight this guy. He's good on the feet. Obviously, he's amazing on the ground, dude. His jiu-jitsu's crazy, and he's just improving in every single fight. And I feel like this year he has to break out. He gets 2 fights and he's looking at the belt, dude. And he's on a crazy long win streak too, bro. This guy has, in 2025, it has to be his year. If it was Gene Silva, Carlo Pratis, even Marisa Rufi's year last year, this is Carlio Borralho's year. Like, the fighting nerds are not done, bro. They're just getting started. They're one of the best gyms in the world right now, and they have some of the best fighters right now, and I feel like they're just getting started with their guys, and they're going up to the top, dude. These guys are competing with the Dagestanians, and I feel like Carlio Borralho, he's close to the belt, man. Him and Carlos Pratis are the closest ones to the belt right now. But let's move on to the light heavyweight division. We have Carlos Ulberg and Azamat Makarov. I forgot Azamat's last name, but I love Azamat. He only fought 1 time this year, but dude is scary for the light heavyweight division, dude. He has amazing striking. Yeah, he kind of got a little gassed out against Alonzo Menefield, but nobody wants to fight this guy neither. Azamat Muzakhanov, dude, nobody wants to fight this guy. But I love Azamat Murzakanov, dude. I feel like he breaks out this year. He has to break out, dude. Give him Uzdemir. Give him somebody. He's climbing up the rankings for sure, dude. He's breaking out this year. He's 34, dude. This is like the title run that he needs right now, or the run to the title. This is it for him. 2025, he breaks out. Olberg. Let's talk about Olberg. Olberg is literally what the new face of the division. Not even the new face of the division, because he's been here already. He knocked out Alonzo Menifield too, and he had an amazing performance against Uzdemir. This guy's literally 2 fights away from fighting Alex Pereira, dude. Maybe even one, with how active Alex Pereira is. If Olberg gets a win, and this man Alex Pereira is still the champ against Magomed Ankalaev, they throw in Carlos Olberg in there. Carlos Olberg is like what? In 33, 32, he's around that age. This is his shot for the title as well. It would be a crazy striking matchup, him against Alex Pereira. I would love to see this fight right here. I see him breaking out, and I see him going to get that belt, man. I really do. Carlos Olberg, that guy right there. He's that man. Let's get on to the final division, though. Heavyweight division. And it was kind of hard for me to pick out who. I literally had to just pick Kennedy Suchuku because obviously lighter man skill wins. But I also picked Shamil the Blob Gaziev, dude. The Blob. Let's talk about the Blob, right? Yeah, let's talk about the Blob, dude. The Blob, yeah, he took an L against Jairzinho Rozenstruik. But dude, came out, dominated Dante Mays. If Shamil the Blob Gaziev is out there training in the mountains, getting his cardio right, not gassing out, not looking morbidly obese, he could break out this year, dude. He was undefeated before that loss to Jairzinho Rozenstruik, and obviously Jairzinho Rozenstruik, he has really good kickboxing. He's elite. Jairzinho Rozenstruik is on his way up right now. Again, dude, like this guy was what, this close. He got knocked out by Francis Ngannou and had to make his way back up again. I see Shamil Gaziev doing the same thing, man. Getting a couple more wins this year. He already has a fight against Thomas Peterson. I think he smokes Thomas Peterson, dude. That's easy for Shamil Gaziev, dude. Yeah, dude. I see Shamil Gaziev, Shamil the Blob Gaziev doing something good in 2025. Let's get on to the final fighter that we're gonna talk about, though. Kennedy Suchuku. Kennedy Suchuku, the man's definitely breaking out in 2025. He literally broke out in 2024. He finished Chris Barnett and he finished Lucas Bresky. And I know these guys are in like really big names in the heavyweight division, but if you look at everybody else that's above Kennedy Suchuku and the skill that he has striking, and he has grappling as well, like, dude, he was in the light heavyweight division for a minute, dude. Dude, Kennedy Suchuku, he's breaking out in 2025. He's gonna finish in the rankings for sure. Probably be like top 10, maybe top 12, dude. Kennedy Suchuku, it's easy for him in the heavyweight division, dude. I don't know, unless he gets caught, because he is kind of chinny. If he gets caught, but I don't know. I see Kennedy Suchuku, he's using his length very well. He's using his kicks. His striking is elite, dude. He's out there knocking these guys out pretty easily. I got Kennedy Suchuku breaking out in 2025. That's it, folks. That's the video. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments, who do you think breaks out in 2025, man? I see a lot of fighters. I see a lot of up-and-coming fighters. I didn't want to do women's division because everybody, like, in the women's division already, nobody cares about the WMMA like that. But whatever. I'm J-Nips MMA. Like and subscribe. I'm out.